I didn't get to listen to everything you've ever recorded, but you don't seem to diss a lot. Did I miss it, or you ain't really that on?
What you mean, like dissing?
Like different hoods?
Nah, I got a couple songs where I dissed a few niggas from my region. You know,
except for the Boskoe1. Yeah.
Yeah. You heard the song? I did. You got to hear the song. Tore his ass up. No response. He ain't want none of that. Well, I met Boskoe from Lil Sody at Big Face 100 house. Shout out to Big Face 100. You know, Brazil Street Records, what they got going over there. I met Boskoe. He was cool and all, and we supposed to do some music together, and it never happened. But he had did a song with Lil Sody, and then he had a situation with some niggas out of Inglewood where they beat him up on camera, and he gave an interview, and he said that they treated him like a crab. And me being a Crip, you know, I took offense to it, because it's like, I just seen you the other day and you just did a video with a Crip nigga, but this how you talking on interviews. Like, Crips had nothing to do with that. So I was offended by it. And then if we supposed to be cool, you supposed to let me know that you didn't mean it like that. And I guess, you know, his pride, or he felt he was too big of a nigga to hit me up and be like, you know, I didn't mean it like that. So it escalated to what it is, you know. And I was doing a little radio show, and somebody had called me right before he called, which I knew was the setup anyway. Like, they called and asked about Boskoe, and I'm the type of nigga that I never bite my tongue. I say what I want to say, I say how I feel, and I do what I want. So I said something about the nigga, and then he ended up calling, and, you know, it went from there. You know.
So what's the status of your relationship with him right now?
He did a whole lot of, like, we know a lot of the same people, and I got multiple phone calls from Bloods, Pyrus, and other Crip niggas telling me he don't want no problems and he trying to squash it and this and that, but, you know, he never told me any of that. So to this point, you know, it is what it is. Like, when I see him, you know, he gonna have to do all the shit he said he was gonna do, I guess. You know, he made a couple diss songs towards me, and it's like, you know, I'm the type of nigga, I talk a lot of shit, but, you know, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So, Boskoe, if you watching, you know, you better get at me before I get at you, my nigga. But anyway, nah, I ain't really into the dissing shit, man. Like, I feel like, you know, I might get in, you know, I might say something, but I feel I'm better than that on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rap too dope. Like, I will diss you, though. If you diss me or diss my hood, I might say something back, but for the most part, you know, that ain't my makeup. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see a nigga in the streets. You know what I'm saying? If it's rap, we keep it rap. If it's some serious shit, you know, I feel like any nigga that's an enemy of mine that's dissing me on a song really don't want it. But at the same time, I can't really say that, because I dissed the OVGs on a song before, but, you know, I did that to antagonize the niggas and make them mad, and because it'd be hard to find niggas sometimes. But, you know, that's for part 2 of the interview and shit like that, to get on them niggas. But yeah, I ain't really with the dissing, man. You know, niggas want me to, though. They, you know, diss neighborhoods. I'm like, I ain't finna do that, nigga. My nigga put me on from neighborhood. I'm not finna do that. But this gangsters, though, like, you feel me? You know, I'm pro gangster. That's what it is. You know, I'm from my car, for my homies. You know, whatever I can do to help out any up-and-coming artists, up-and-coming artists in general, but especially if you from gangsters, you know what I'm saying? And you trying to get on, hit me up, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me. Big PayBacc, you can Google me, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get on, you know, trying to get a feature, shows, anything, man, hit my email, mrpaybac@yahoo.com. And, you know, we just do it like that. It's a stigma when it comes to the city niggas in the valley, so I felt like, nigga, I was proud of where I'm from. I'm gonna let niggas know, and we gonna go from there.
Really, it's all about respect. Like, I mean, it's just like prison. Like, in prison, you around all kind of motherfuckers. You in there with Crips, Bloods, Mexicans that want to kill you, white niggas, but you got to learn how to respect and coincide and live together. You ain't gonna, nobody just see their enemy and 24/7 they getting at them.